What is up? What is up, guys? This is the Wrestling Babble by Red Cycle Inc. Today we have a Royal Rumble NXT Takeover review show. Joining me is Louis Beans.
What's up?
And damn, we have a lot of wrestling to talk about.
I know. Well, thankfully, it's good wrestling.
Yeah, this weekend overall was just really good. There's some matches I wish I didn't see, but other than that, it was a fun weekend. Royal Rumble has always been a fun pay-per-view, so I was happy it did justice. I think everyone was happy with the winners.
For me, Royal Rumble was always my favorite one because I like the match.
Yeah.
And I'm glad it was actually fun to watch.
Yeah, they did it really good this year. They did it really fun this year. I think that everyone had their chance, their moments to shine. They didn't try to overall these legends in the ring. They did more of newcomers than legends, which was great.
Mm-hmm. True enough.
I think they did a really good job.
And there were surprises.
A lot of surprises. But we'll get into that.
Fan favorites too. It was it was something for everybody, really.
Yeah. I thought it was really great. So before we get into that, I just want to cover a little bit of the stuff that happened after Royal Rumble. So it may be spoilers of the review, but I just want to go through this because Royal Rumble Takeover is going to be a long review. So, first things first, the new GM was announced for 205 Live, which is Rockstar Spud.
Okay. Now, what's he from? Because I'm not familiar with him.
He's from TNA. He actually went through TNA's Proving Grounds. That's their their Tough Enough kind of thing. Okay. And he went through there. It was England. It was from TNA in England, and then he was built up. He's a cruiserweight. He's King Maxwell's first win.
Okay.
Yeah. I posted a picture on the Wrestling Babble, which was him seeing seeing Maxwell in the WWE and behind the stage in WWE.
Oh wow!
And I wrote rematch of the century.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Rockstar Spud is the new GM. He's going by the name Drake Maverick.
Oh, okay. I was like, that has to be a made up name.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. So his TNA name was Rockstar Spud.
What's his real name? Don't tell me his real name is Drake Maverick though.
No, but he's going by the name Drake Maverick. I don't know his real name.
Okay. All right.
I know his wrestling name. So anyway, so
hold on. Did he do that anywhere else? Drake Maverick? Like in the Indies or anything?
No.
Okay, cool.
For WWE. So he's going to be taking over the GM thing, and the first thing they announced is a big Cruiserweight Championship tournament, which will be crowned at WrestleMania.
Awesome. I mean, it took him long enough, right?
Yeah. But you know what? Seeing that the whole shit with Enzo, what happened with Enzo, sadly, it sucks for him, but I think it's good for 205. Now you have a chance to really restart this division and make it really live to what its potential to be. My only thing is still film it before SmackDown ends and don't do it after, because your crowd, you could tell the enthusiasm from the crowds.
Yes, it's gone. Because that's the third hour, right? What would be the third hour?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so yeah. Also, you know what? To be honest, I'm just going to say, I think after Neville, they should have done this.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think.
So now the first matches actually took place. It was Cedric Alexander versus I can't speak today versus Great Metalik, and you also had Tyler Bate versus TJ Perkins.
Oh my goodness! Not for nothing, that's probably my match of the week.
Yeah, that was a really good match, but going to with Takeover, that's hard.
Well, it technically doesn't count.
Yeah, because it was because Saturday was also the end of the week, and then this is a new week.
This is true.
So there you go. So you also had that next week you got Bodrick Strong versus
oh yeah. True enough.
I forgot who he's fighting, but he's fighting somebody.
I believe it was somebody new, wasn't it?
Yeah. I forgot who. It looks like Blake Murphy is actually going to be called up for the tournament. There's quite a few people that you haven't seen on 205 or like that. Again, there's 12 guys in 205 Live.
Yes.
So there's going to be 6 mystery spots of who they're going to bring up.
So it's an 18-man thing. Okay.
Yeah. So no,
I mean,
16 man.
16 man. So that's 4 people.
4 people, 4 open spots, and you see 2 of them already with Roderick Strong. I think he's fighting Jack Gallagher.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I see not maybe. I think Oni Lorcan should probably be in there.
Orny Lorcan sadly is injured.
No. Really?
Yes, I actually posted this week. He got hurt on a live show and he'll be out for 3 to 6 months.
When?
Yeah, I was like, fuck, they should bring Orny Lorcan. I thought that too with the tournament, and then I found out he got injured, and I'm like, damn it.
Man, these Orny people Lorcan missing their opportunities. Yeah. And then you got also, not to go into it, but Samoa Joe on the pre-show.
Samoa Joe should be on like commentary like all the time until he comes back to wrestle. Like he's so fun to have. He was such a dick on the commentating table, and I loved it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I was like, yo, just keep him like Austin Aries. Just keep him on commentating.
Yeah.
And then you also got a new look with Monday Night Raw.
Okay, can we hold on? Look, what is up with the words with the after school special with the words? What's up with that?
Oh, that's with SmackDown, right?
They did something like that with Raw too. They did like one person had something. Only one person. But SmackDown was overloaded with it. But what was that about?
I don't know. They're fucking with their video department. They're like, hey, look what I can do.
Okay,
add words to this.
Wow. Hold on.
Yeah.
You might want to.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. So Raw has a new sign. It's like white and red. They kind of went with a different look. They added Coach back onto the commentating table.
It looks a little like ESPN-ish.
Yeah.
And Coach being back, maybe that's no coincidence.
Yeah.
Also, he's big. Coach got big. Yeah. Also, I was gonna say I like Raw's look. Raw's look. Like the look of it, I like it. It looks more less messy.
Yeah.
Like the design and everything. It looks uniform. I like the pictures they have for the wrestlers now, how they even change and everything. I'm like, snap, they got better pictures for everybody. Okay.
So SmackDown side is going more of like the Facebook like selfie route, and like the promos.
Yeah.
Promos are like all like with selfies and shit like that.
And with graphics.
Yeah.
It feels like a teenager show.
It does. It
really does. Like the way the words come out to emphasize certain sentences, like that's like a teenager type of thing. Like, adult. To me, it was after the Usos promo, which was good. Again,
I liked the promo,
but I didn't need the jail thing. I needed the sound effect. Would have been cool if they would have played that sound effect through in the stadium. In the thing whenever in tandem with them saying that would have been a ton better.
Yeah,
than the graphic.
I agree,
and I think cheaper too. Like seriously cheaper, but I didn't need that. And then to have Daniel Bryan talking, and it's like I feel like I'm watching a Saturday morning afternoon special. It's okay. Please tone that down.
Yeah, still doesn't take away from the show. The show's still pretty fun. It's just they added a little of that, and they also doing that in the mixed match challenge as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, how are they presenting that? Is it
they're doing it because it is a Facebook video, so they're using a lot of like they use camera views and all that, like the cameras for phone view and stuff like that.
Oh no, the camera work I could deal with the way it looks. I can't deal with the graphics.
Yeah, they're using the graphics for Mixed Match Challenge.
Yeesh. All right.
Yeah,
I'll have to endure.
But I've been liking the promos for Mixed Match Challenge. Like this week, they had one with Braun Strowman showing Alexa Bliss how to lift a car.
All right.
And things like that. So they're getting clever and getting fun. This week's was Alexa Bliss and Braun Strowman versus Sami Zayn and Becky Lynch.
Okay.
It was a fun match for what it was. Next week is Naomi and Jimmy Uso versus Rusev and Lana.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Who's gonna win? What do you get? What does your team get?
It's a charity.
Mind.
It's a charity thing. Right, yeah. I think they're still gonna give everything. All the charities that are up, they're gonna give them a little something. So
I hope so. That'd be nice.
Yeah. It's just a big thing they're trying to do. They're trying to make this a big thing, and they probably do it annually after this if it comes out well.
Okay, cool.
So, also we got like new facelifts for SmackDown and Raw. Supposedly we got a new theme song which did not air, which was retarded. Papa Roach did the new theme, and it just didn't air. Like it was like, okay, so what's the point of having a new theme song if you're not gonna play the new theme song?
True.
Yeah. We had really good matches to Raw. We got a really good matches to SmackDown. One highlighted week also was, I'll say, Sasha Banks versus Asuka. It was an amazing match. Probably one of the best women's matches in quite some time on Raw.
This is true. I agree.
Because we had suffered through all the fucking 6-woman tags.
Yeah, for a while.
Exactly. So a lot of good stuff this week.
I know you know. Can you elaborate a little bit on Alicia Fox, because she's not there, right?
Alicia Fox got injured as well. She was injured before the Mixed Match Challenge. She was supposed to be Goldust's partner.
Okay. That's why him and Mandy Rose are together.
Yeah,
which actually is a better pairing because of their style. You know.
Yeah. It actually it benefited the character, not benefited them two, but benefited just because it makes sense with them two.
They did do a pretty funny video that I guess that's on the website.
Yeah.
So her trying to teach him how to pose and stuff, which is hilarious.
Yeah, she touched the golden jewels by accident. But yeah. So you're gonna have Mandy Rose in, but she was figured out that she was injured before. She figured out that she was injured before the Royal Rumble, so she lost her spot. Okay. And the person that actually took her spot was Kairi Sane.
Really interesting.
Yeah, she was the one that took her spot. But we'll get into that and more. The Royal Rumble. I just want to give you a brief of things of what's happening this week. Good matches to check out. Tyler Bates versus TJ Perkins. You saw the technician of TJ Perkins in this match, which I love. I like when he gets technical. He
showed me moves I've never seen before.
Yeah.
In that match, they did stuff I've never seen a human being do before.
I really love TJ Perkins' leg bar move.
Yes.
I really like that move, and I wish he did it more. So seeing that it's back in the tournament, this is what TJ Perkins did shine. And CW tournament, he fucking shined in that whole tournament. Mm-hmm. So I would like to see TJ Perkins get back something. He just has to get better in the mic. He has to feel, not get back. He just needs to feel more believable, I feel.
True enough.
I'll say that. I won't judge him, and like not everyone is great on the mic, but if he at least gets more believable, then I feel like he could be better.
TJ Perkins is one of those wrestlers like that. Soon it feels like he could be on the main roster and like a credible threat.
Yeah,
that's what it feels like.
He like honestly, if I had to put him like with a wrestler, like a big wrestler, I'll say Dean Malenko in a sense. He's such a great.
He is really.
Yeah, he's such like a great technician. He doesn't get the credit for the technician, but he's such a great technician.
And an innovator, and the way he escapes stuff too is awesome. Man.
Yeah. So like watch TJ Perkins and Tyler Bates. Check out Roderick Strong versus Tyler Bates on NXT. Yes. Check out Sasha versus Asuka on Monday Night Raw. Those are all three great matches. And then we're going to give you some more great matches when we start bringing down the pay-per-views.
Oh, before we cut that off, I will also say, in lieu of the new graphics, still, if you're going to go back and watch stuff from the week, watch SmackDown and watch the Usos promo when they were in the ring.
Yeah.
That was a good promo.
That was a really good. I love their promo.
Really good promo.
Yeah.
The best tag team in wrestling? All right.
I think they are right now.
All right. I'll let them have it. Listen.
No, I'll let them have it too. I think they are. So we're going to start off with NXT TakeOver Philadelphia. Seeing that's the shorter pay-per-view and all. Mm-hmm. Overall show was an all right show. I say it ended really well. Okay. It started really bad.
Mm.
So
it was
our first
awkward.
Yeah. So our first match was the NXT Tag Team Championship match. It was Authors of Pain versus the Undisputed Era.
I like this match, but it started a little
Yeah.
And then once they started systematically taking apart, I forgot, I think it's Razor.
Yeah.
When they kept attacking his legs, and just the various ways that the Undisputed Era would go about only hitting him mainly in one part of his body. That was like amazing. Like to watch two dudes who are so good at being a team.
Yeah.
That they could just pick apart a bigger dude like that. It was cool. And then to see Authors of Pain like still just power through stuff.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. I like the match.
I got Authors of Pain being kind of sloppy in this match. They haven't like I personally haven't been a big fan of them since they started in NXT.
Mm-hmm.
So me, I haven't really been caring what they do and whatnot.
Yeah.
They lost the people that actually made them look like gold, which was Ciampa and Gargano and Revival.
Yeah. Well, the Revival makes everybody look good.
Exactly. Those two teams made them look like gold. And then after that, they haven't had really a good match in per se. I guess the last good match was War Games, and it was because all the talent around them. They weren't the highlights of War Games.
Okay.
So I wasn't that crazy about this match. I saw what Fish and this dude did, and I was fine with it, but I wasn't that impressed. Like, again, we go through a long list of great tag team championships matches in NXT. So I'll say this was probably one of the worst ones.
Oh, well, I can't agree with that one. Like I loved how hyped the crowd was. Like it was just it didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
I guess it's because it was Philly.
Yeah.
But like when you got people in the crowd going back and forth with AOP, I'm like, I've never heard anybody chant them before.
Yeah.
And
I just think the crowd just did it just to do it. It was not really because of them.
Oh no, I can't agree with that. Like I'm sure you don't like them, but yeah, like there was something there that night. There was something there. So
yeah, I personally gave this match a 2. I really didn't like it.
I gave it a 4. The only thing I would say though is it was more Undisputed Era because I like the stuff they were doing to bigger guys, which is the thing that I like is when you get two people who are good enough that the size doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's what I like when somebody can wrestle with anybody and then like just do stuff. So I'm like, all right, that's not. I appreciate that.
I was disappointed with the match. I wasn't too happy with it. So
also, shout outs to Kyle O'Reilly for playing the belt in the beginning. Again. Because I don't know. To me, it looks like they're finally coming out of this shell.
Yeah.
Like I think that's my thing with this match. It was less AOP that I was enthused with. And more of these two because I'm not familiar with them.
Okay.
So to watch them work and then like slowly, because before, I'll be honest about this whole Undisputed Era thing, it is kind of falling until like recently. It was kind of falling flat on me.
Yeah.
Like I know everybody loves Adam Cole and I know everybody likes the other two guys, but like I wasn't feeling. I didn't even understand.
I hate their theme song.
I like their theme song now. Only because he played the belt like that. That's the only reason.
I don't like the theme song because it sounds like generic number 4 in 2K18. I really don't like it. I think they can.
If I can find that's going to be the music for the episode. If you can find a generic track, I will for real make that music for the episode.
Yeah, so that was pretty much what I felt. I personally didn't like the match. So moving on, especially over the history of the NXT and all the tag matches that we've seen, it is not even close to the par that what I expect from a tag team championship match in NXT.
Got you. I got you. NXT has a high bar. I understand that.
Exactly. Next match, again, another downer for me. This was probably my worst women's title match ever in NXT. Ember Moon versus Shayna Baszler.
It wasn't anything to write home about.
Yeah, they bring this girl in. Like, I understand the concept of Shayna Baszler. That they did it with Mae Young. They try to make her look like a badass. But I really felt bad because the people that worked with her had to really carry her in all the matches that they had.
Do these when they okay? Is there any story about how long that lady's been actually wrestling?
Maybe like a year or two
Before she showed up, or since she showed up?
No, like before she showed up, she was training wrestling.
All
She's
right.
She's just not that good.
I understand, but my thing is like, is the only reason she's getting pushed because of like the 4-horsewoman thing?
Yeah,
that rivalry thing. Yeah. Like I can't really get behind that.
Yeah, and then there's so much talent that NXT has in the women's division that they could easily switch her up with somewhere else, and this match could have been so much better.
Yeah, I agree.
I can name
somebody who knows how to wrestle better.
I can name 5 girls that the match would have been better.
Yes. Yeah.
In this thing. Shit, you can even put all 5 in the ring, and they probably still would have had a better match.
True enough.
Yeah, so I really personally didn't like this match. I feel bad for Ember Moon because she is good, and Shayna Baszler's not. So I gave this one 1.
Did she have anything offensive wise or anything? Not Shayna Baszler. Like Ember Moon, did she do anything that? Because sometimes people pull out stuff and it's cool still. Even in the match you didn't like, was there anything that Ember Moon did that you liked?
She did her finish. She did her finisher. That she called her good with the finisher. I feel like she needs a ground finisher and not always from the top rope.
Okay.
Because sometimes it looks very predictable when she's about to do a finisher.
Gotcha.
Because and half the time you can see the person setting up for it.
Yeah, that is a problem.
I don't like when they do things like that. I think she needs a finisher that's on the ground. But she caught her good with it. It was mainly she went after her arm. She was trying to break her arm because what she did with Kota Kai a couple of weeks ago. And so that's exactly what she did to Ember Moon. She went for her arm and stuff like that. But the whole match was just her laying down and her submission. It looked like she got burnt out within a quarter of the match.
Okay, gotcha.
So I'm not impressed with her, and sadly, she may be fighting for the title at New Orleans. So there'll probably be another match I don't care about.
What happened with why she get a rematch?
I guess I don't know. So she's gonna get a rematch. Yeah,
I hope not.
Yeah, even though again, there's a lot of talent in NXT women's locker room, especially now.
What happened to Kairi Sane? Why is she not going for the belt? What happened?
I don't know.
Come on.
But Kairi Sane is one. You also have fucking the Iconic Duo. They're great. You have Bianca Blair, which was a standout in the Mae Young Classic. Candice LeRae now. You have Candice LeRae now, Johnny Gargano's wife. You have Nikki Cross.
Yes.
You have all these women that should be in the title contention and should be able to pull off better matches than what I saw that day.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
For me, that was like 2. It wasn't great.
Yeah.
it wasn't the worst match I've ever seen, but it wasn't great.
It was the worst NXT championship match I've seen in NXT. Again, that's another belt that's kind of prestige and having great matches for that title.
Yeah, true enough.
So
and if you look at the nominees for the women that they had before the pay-per-view started, like all of those women should have been. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So next match, which was a little upper hill, but I felt like they did too much at certain times, but it was a fun match, and nonetheless, Velveteen Dream versus Cassius Ohno.
Yeah, I like the match a lot. It was a great match up until like one point, and even then, when it hit that one speed bump, it still wasn't that bad. It was just like that was unnecessary. Is what I felt. But I love the intro. I love Velveteen Dream is on a different level. Like he's doing it in a different way. He's taking things from certain people. Like you could get the Rick Rude vibe, but he also
makes it his own.
Evolves it.
Yeah.
So he like you said, make it his own. But like with the mouthpiece on the pillow, the giant dude, that comically big guy with that small pillow made me laugh so hard. Yeah. The custom mouthpiece, the shorts, the I love the way he does his intro. I mean his entrance when he gets in the ring and does the lay down and all that super over dramatic stuff. But like he gets in it. Well, we know as wrestling fans that he's not really getting in the head of the guy, but he gives you the feel that he's getting in the other wrestler's head.
Gives you the mind games,
like convincingly, not some BS. I'm talking blah blah blah. Not like Randy Orton. I'm just gonna show up at your house or whatever. Not that shit.
It gives you them old Goldust mind games. Remember when Goldust was fun?
Mm-hmm.
And he used to just fuck with your head. That's exactly what I get from him.
Yeah.
It was a fun match for the most part. It's just that I felt like they tried too much in this match when they didn't have to. You already had the crowd in your hands. You didn't really have to do much after that.
Yeah, and that's also just this. I think maybe that's probably why certain people in NXT. It's just like you got to know when to not try to kill yourself to get the to go over and get match of the night again. I mean, or feud of the because he did win. What was it? Feud of the year.
Yeah, with and well deserved.
So I'm sure in his head he's always trying to one up his performances, but like you got to realize when you're good, you're good.
And sometimes you don't have to. Simple is a key.
Yes.
This is, what's funny? Simplified is the key. Look at NXT, period. NXT is simple booking. It's nothing really crazy. It's simple booking done right. Also, and that's what it is. You could just be simple. You don't have to go crazy.
I was going to say, you said you hit the nail on the head because when you look at NXT and what top tier wrestling promotion is just in a dark arena with no colors, like Raw, SmackDown, no color coded anything, with a black wrestling tarp with just a name on it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's got white ropes in a gray ring. It's just generic. It's stripped down. It's bare. It was like, yeah, you kind of don't have to do all that. You're right.
No, you don't. And when you don't do, you did try too much in the match. I did like the match, but one of the mistakes they did could have cost that dude his career if he would have landed wrong on his neck.
On his neck, yep.
Yeah, and he landed awkwardly. So luckily, he's very good shape that he didn't get. If it was anyone else, that would have been their neck.
And he didn't drop him. Velveteen didn't completely drop him because
he saved him.
Yeah.
So that's something that you have to learn. And again, he's only 21 years old. I expect him to get better and better and better. The character is going to get more involved. So this was I just feel like they just tried to do too much in this match, but I enjoyed it for what it was. So I give it a 3.5.
Yeah, I gave it a 3.5 as well.
Yeah. Next match is the Extreme Rules match, Aleister Black versus Adam Cole.
Okay, got you.
This match was fun.
The last two matches I didn't get to see, so I don't know the championship match.
All right, so
which I know was like the best match. Which is
oh my god! So Aleister Black and Adam Cole fucked each other up in this match. There's a lot of crazy spots. One in particular that I will say that there's no way to take this move right.
Okay.
No matter what, it's gonna hurt. Okay. Is he did that AJ style kind of backbreaker he does, the neck breaker he does
when he drops you on your neck on his knee?
Yeah, so he does like a fireman carry going into the knee. Yes. All right, so think about two chairs. Yeah, back to back with the top part up, right? And Aleister Black fireman carrying him over. And Adam Cole landing in the middle of the metal piece on the back.
Wow.
Like, there's no right way to take that at all. No matter what, that's going to hurt. It's going to hurt your lower back. It's going to hurt your upper back. It's going to hurt the middle of your back. No matter what, you're going to be hurt.
Wow.
And Adam Cole took that like a pro. If you want to know why he was wearing wraps when he came out the Royal Rumble, that was the reason why.
Wow. Okay.
Yo, I on our wrestling Babble board. I do live polls and we do discussion coverage. So, bro, we were talking about the Royal Rumble when Adam Cole came out. My friend, someone posted. I think my buddy Kevin Chan posted. Yo, what's up with the raps? And then I posted that move. He's like, oh, understand.
Ooh.
I was like, that move was deadly. It was tough. But it was a really fun match, really good. Alex Black and Adam Cole, they have really good chemistry. I could see them fighting for the title down the road because I could see Alex Black being the next contender for the championship.
Yes. Okay.
Very like Extreme Rules. They did Extreme Rules. They beat each other with chairs. They beat each other with kendo sticks. They did a lot of moves with ladders and everything. They used everything in the kitchen. They used everything that you expect from Extreme Rules, and they made it fun.
Okay, yeah, you said fun. I was gonna ask you, is this good hardcore or is this raw hardcore, which is just like, well, there's a table.
I'll say without the blood, it was closest thing to ECW.
Okay, all right.
Without
That's
the
all
blood,
you had to say.
Well, there was some blood because I think Adam Cole busted his hand open.
Oh, really?
So he was bleeding on his hands.
Wow.
But yeah, they fucking went at it. It was a fun match. I'll give this one a 4.5 because it was not exactly a 5 because the next match is the 5.
All right.
So I'm gonna give it a 4.5. It was the second to best match on the night. It brought the crowd back on their feet after the last 3 matches, and it was just a fun match. Like, it was a fun hardcore match, and there's not a lot of days that you could just say, "Damn, that match was just fun."
Okay.
So I give him a lot of credit. Alex Black won. Well, I shouldn't, like, you didn't see it yet, but yeah, definitely watch the match. Okay. I gave it 4.5. It was a fun match. Definitely worth watching again. And that, like, the last 2 matches were like, I actually, the next day with these 2 matches, I rewatched them again just because I really enjoyed them.
All right. Glowing recommendation. All right.
Yeah. So, in the last match, the NXT Championship match, Andreas Cien Almas versus Johnny Gargano. Fucking amazing. It was an amazing match.
I can only imagine. I can't wait
to sit down. From front to end, from back and forth, you did not know who the fuck was gonna win.
Okay.
They laid it. They did this match so well that you got to a point that you thought Gargano was actually going to take it. Then you got to a point that Almas is going to take it. Then at a point that you're looking in the crowd waiting for Tommaso Ciampa to come out, but he didn't, and which I was happy. And it was like they let them have this amazing match. It was a full 5-star match. Even Dave Meltzer gave it a 5-star.
Nice.
Okay. Such great chemistry between Cien Almas and Johnny Gargano. Like, their matches just get better and better. And Gargano is a main eventer. Like, yo, you could put a WWE title on him, and also, I think he will sell it so good.
The funny thing is, I didn't see the match before now, but I heard Cole Cabana played an old podcast of with Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
And I guess you learn why he's named Johnny Wrestling. I didn't know he was like training from like a kid, like 8.
Yeah.
It was just like his whole backstory is like just an unusual one, but it wasn't anything crazy. It was just because the wrestlers came to where his father worked or whatever and put on some type of show and was it was like, wow. And you could see this dude is top tier wrestler, top tier.
Yeah. Cien Almas had a cool entrance with the mariachi band. He came out with the mask and all.
Really?
Yeah, he came out with his old father's wrestling mask.
Oh, he didn't bring out the los.
Well, they both had a similar mask.
Oh, really?
Yeah, him and his father had a very similar mask when he was in Mexico. So it was a really fucking great presentation. These guys fucking tore the house down. Probably best match overall on the weekend, like best championship match. Probably it is my top 5. Is in my top 5 NXT matches of all time. Wow. It is probably in my top 3 of NXT championship matches of all time.
Wow! All right.
Like, amazing match. I've been watching NXT from the get since Seth Rollins was NXT champion to Big E to everyone like that, and we were blessed to have so many great title matches in NXT, but this one like stole the cake. This became one of my favorite match at NXT championship history. Such great chemistry, such great moves. Everything made sense. Everything sold well.
Well, if any wrestler can be summed up as NXT, it would be Johnny Gargano anyway.
Yeah.
Like, he's like the mascot almost.
Yeah, he's probably the best babyface they have. I could see the NXT championship on him. I could see a WWE title on him. Like, he could be this generation, like if Daniel Bryan can't wrestle, he could be that next Daniel Bryan kind of character. He's so good in the ring. He could adapt to anybody. He could wrestle anybody. Like, they don't know how much talent they got in that guy, but I know NXT does. But if he goes to the main roster, they don't know how much talent that kid has. Yeah, and he's so good. He's just so good. Great ending to the match. Really hard fought. Cien Almas still your champion. But he fought tooth and nails for that title. I like this chick Vega did interfere here and there. She's a great manager in that sense. Like, she tries to get in the ring, but she failed, and then Candice LeRae fucked her up.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah. And then in the ending, Johnny Gargano got a standing ovation after the match, and guess who's right behind him?
Oh no, he's back.
Tommaso Ciampa fucking whacked him with a crutch.
Really? Oh, he's still hurt, or is he not hurt?
He still has a boot on.
Damn.
But I think they're starting to build because I think he'll be ready by NXT New Orleans.
Okay. All right.
Unless they try to do it differently and put them in the 205 tournament. Either way, I don't know what they're going to
do. He hasn't been confirmed or deconfirmed. Johnny Gargano for 205, right? There's no. But if he is, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I would have put him on. I would have put him as the person to take Neville's reign down.
Again, like I said, they should have did that. They did that tournament sooner.
Yeah.
That show has been on life support for the longest time.
Yeah. And the funny thing, the last 2 weeks were really good matches. It's just the storyline, there's nowhere to go. So them starting over with just a story just to start everything over again, I think is good for them.
And for some reason, the luchador team matches just seem to work.
Yeah, I love them. I like all three of them. I love that. Next week we got Kalisto versus Lince Dorado.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So we got some like friend versus friend stuff also. So I'm actually happy with that. But NXT, the main event, 5-star. Like, there's no way to doubt that was a 5-star match. It was really, very payable, and it was just a really fun match.
Awesome. So what would you get the pay-per-view overall?
The pay-per-view I gave, well, if I go by letters, I gave it a B.
Okay.
Oh, so that would be like a 4.
All right.
Because the first 3 matches didn't sell the way it should have.
Yeah.
But the last 2 matches really sold the pay-per-view.
Well, that third one was good, but it was like that one bump.
Yeah, so I really enjoyed it though.
Okay, cool.
I could have done without the first 2 matches.
Okay. NXT pay-per-views are usually how many matches?
They usually they defend all the titles, and there's usually 2 extra matches.
Okay, all right. Okay.
That's one thing that you always will get. You always will guarantee a title. All 3 titles will be on the line, except for in War Games.
Yes, I understood because that was a special event. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the only time that the tag titles were on.
Do you know do you think it would be possible, the way the NXT has so many events, that they would ever have their own Royal Rumble or anything of that?
Right now, at the moment, I think they don't need that in that sense.
Okay.
But they are bringing back the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's actually returning.
Nice. I mean, listen, don't cut out the good stuff. Listen. Yeah. We know there's great tag teams there. Like most of them are on the main roster now anyway. So don't mess with success.
Yeah. Next pay-per-view is the Royal Rumble, which is probably one of the fun ones. This was probably one of the better Royal Rumbles. I guess I'll go with the kickoff matches if you got to watch them.
Yeah, I did.
It did start at 5:00. So the first match was Kalisto, Grand Metalik, and Lince Dorado versus TJP, Drew Gulak, and Jack Gallagher. Fun 6-man tag. Nothing really special, but it was a fun match.
No, I love the Luchador trio. Those dudes are fun to watch.
The triple backflip off the same pole was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was cool. That was cool.
And I say Lince Dorado is probably he's a really good luchador that they don't take advantage of. He's a Puerto Rican kid that actually talks really good English.
Was he hurt for a while, or
yeah, he was hurt. He had a knee injury.
Okay, all right.
But he's really good. He's getting better, and I like that stunner he does.
Yes. Oh, the one he caught both of the dudes.
Yeah,
that was cool.
So it was a fun match. I gave it a 3.
I would give it a 3.5. Like I like matches like that because I think it did what it was supposed to, which was get the energy up.
Yeah.
So it did its job, and I liked it. So
all right. Next match: Revival versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
Okay. Yeah. Speaking of making people look good, well, you don't really need to.
Yeah. This was also a decent tag match. It was fun to see the Revival back and doing their old stuff. I don't like how they're presenting them a little bit. Like they're like, oh, we better rewatch the old guys and not the new guys and things like that. I'm not feeling it. Like let them be what they were in NXT. You don't have to really change that.
Next thing you know, somebody's gonna put them with Arn Anderson. Watch.
Yeah, and he's gonna be the manager, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're just gonna throw him together. Talking about the old guys.
He did Spy Buster somebody recently.
Yeah, he did. Oh, I forgot who it was. Damn,
I forgot who it was too, but he actually did it really good.
Really good.
Yeah. This match was all right. Again, I give it another 3. Decent match. Again, I know the Revivals are better than what they are, and I know Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson are better than they were. So I think this match could have been better if had more time and be on more on the mainstay kind of thing. But you actually have more Raw tag teams fighting.
True enough. Oh, I don't think they agree.
No.
So, what I was gonna say before we move on about about Gallows and Anderson was like, yeah, just look to the few tag matches they had on Raw.
Yeah,
like those were really good. I mean, granted they were 6-man tags, but like they're really good though.
Yes.
So,
but what you gave this?
I gave it a 3.
Okay.
It wasn't like you said, it wasn't their best showing.
Yeah, United States Championship matchup: Bobby Roode versus Mojo Rawley. United States Championship kickoff was an open challenge, but Mojo Rawley answered. It was an okay match. It was nothing special.
I liked the match. I'll just flat out say it was a 3 for me. But the thing I liked about it, I like Mojo now.
Yeah.
But one thing bugs the hell out of me, and it's the fact that he won't change his fucking gear.
Yeah, we've been saying that along. Like you got to change the gear with the character.
He's an angry dude. You don't walk around with like yellow and he looks like a hardcore Holly. I mean, well, Bob Holly almost. Like, come on, man.
He does everything in a process. It's like a slow process of changing everything.
It's just that here's my feeling on Mojo. Mojo's showing improvement, right?
Yeah,
he's coming into his own. He's embracing his character, and he's a good wrestler. I don't want his appearance, and that means his ring attire, to just be because you know how people are. People are very fickle. So you see this guy, and you're like, how are you supposed to take him credible when he's wearing bright ass yellow?
Exactly.
It's the same it's the same symptom I'm saying of hardcore Holly, where even when he came back as big and buff, he wore those super generic black, blue, and pink tights with a little like an arrow pointing down.
Generic number 2.
Yeah, it just looks so forgettable. Forget about how solid of a worker he was. No wonder the man didn't win anything except the hardcore title. It was just like he never looked like a champion. And I don't want that to happen to Mojo.
Hardcore Holly.
This is also true. Pigeonholed himself. So yeah.
And he wore red.
Oh no! You're talking about the race car. What was that? What was his name? When he was a race car driver,
Sparkplug Holly.
Sparkplug. Oof.
Yeah. Oof. And the funny shit is I think he won more titles as Sparkplug than he won as Hardcore Holly.
I think
because he was an IC champ and he was a tag champ. No, he won more titles as Hardcore because he was a Hardcore champion.
Wasn't he European champ? He was European champ as Hardcore Holly too, right?
Yeah, he was European champ, IC champ, and tag.
Okay.
Yeah.
But still, it's just like I don't want him to get lost in the shuffle.
Yeah, at least he changed it to red and not yellow.
He's changed to something different. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he personality wise and mic wise, I think Mojo could really pick it up. Yeah, the gear has to change.
Yeah.
All right. First match: Oh, I gave it a 3. Another
Same
3.
here. Same here. 3.
It was an okay match. I think their match on SmackDown was better.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
All right, so next match, first match of the Royal Rumble kicks off with the WWE Championship match: AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, in a handicap match.
I like the match.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the match for the format. I think Sammy and AJ have a really good chemistry in the ring.
Yeah, dude. I can see that happening real soon.
Yeah.
It would be a waste opportunity not to.
Yeah, they have really good matches there. I think they flow really well together. And Kevin Owens and AJ kind of picked it up with their chemistry as well.
Mm-hmm.
Fun match, controversial ending. I say it's more storyline ending and all, but
yes.
Makes sense. I'm fine with AJ still champ. I wanted Sami Zayn to win, but
I agree.
But I'm fine with AJ winning as well. I didn't really care to like the winner of the match per se, but it was one of the better matches of the night.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave this a 3.75.
I give it a 4 on the strength of AJ versus Sammy alone.
Yeah,
because when they got in there, they were pretty good. They were no, I don't want to say pretty good. They were really good. Like Sami Zayn, I guess he knows he has to take it to that level, that championship level, because he doesn't wrestle the same way he wrestles everybody else. Well, except Kevin Owens. But like when he's wrestling certain other people, like when he had his little thing with the Lone Wolf and they wrestled, it wasn't this good.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like he took it to that NXT champion level. So we need more of that. We need more.
No, I give it a 4. I liked it. I'll agree with you with a 4.
But we need more of that Sammy. I want that Sammy. I want that Sammy to be champ.
Yeah. So next match, SmackDown Tag Team Championships, 2 out of 3 falls. Usos versus Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin.
That was a good match.
It was a fun match as well. A really fun match. I didn't like how it ended. It came out of nowhere, but I didn't mind it. It was a fun match. Good length. They got some good time.
Gable is so good.
Yeah,
I just got to put that out. Gable is so good.
Yeah, so I gave this match a lot of credit though. I actually really enjoyed it. I gave this one 4 as well.
Yeah, I gave it 4 too. Usos were on point. Like it's hard if you ever watched an Uso match like in the past. How long has it been? Like a year?
About a year, yeah.
So in the past year, it's hard. You'll be hard pressed to find a bad Usos match. Period.
Yeah,
they're just always on point.
I'll say also the SmackDown tag team division is on point. Like they have a lot of great tag teams. True.
I guess maybe they knew what they were doing when they paired him with Shelton.
Yeah,
you know. So
all right. So next match is the men's Royal Rumble match.
I want to just say this match was it was great. It was great. Remember the week before when we were talking about our favorite Royal Rumble matches?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking back and I'm like, even though this one doesn't have all the legends and all the nostalgia, this was like on par with like some of my favorite Royal Rumble moments.
I feel like without I feel like they didn't really need the legends when they added new faces that you never seen before that actually still got that pop.
I agree.
You had the one big legend that actually came back, and which was like he got a huge ovation when he showed up, which was Rey Mysterio.
And he looked amazing.
Yeah, and I don't just expected his ass too.
I don't just mean the shape he was in because I've seen him recently, so I know he's in good shape. But his ring gear is awesome.
Yeah,
I don't know
like
what was
old school Ray.
Was that supposed to be Black Lightning?
Probably.
It wasn't Batman. I know that.
Nah, it was kind of a take on one of his old costumes.
I know he had the mask. I don't like those masks though. The cage mask where you can see the back of his head. I don't.
Yeah.
But other than that, dude, yeah.
it was fun seeing him. We had Cien Almas come in, and I fucking popped for him.
I was surprised. I was
Adam Cole.
Surprised.
A lot of people popped for him.
Surprised. Also, having not seen the match the night before, number one, I didn't know why he had tape on his ribs, and number two, I was like, oh well, Cien Almas still has his belt. He came out with his belt.
So you got the answers.
Yeah, I got the answers.
There was some really good highlights. Number one was Rusev. Number two was Finn Balor.
Oh my god!
and Balor stood towards the ending of the Royal Rumble, so he had a good running in the Royal Rumble. And then Rusev had a decent run as well.
He did the thing that I like that he does. I don't know if he's known for that, but he's done it before. I think there was a Royal Rumble before where he was out and he came back in at the end.
Yeah.
Wasn't that with John Cena?
Probably.
I think it was like Rusev just laid down the entire time, came back at the end when nobody remembered, and then John Cena threw him out, and that was it. So,
yeah, I think we had some great highlights. We had Ty Dillinger coming out as 10 and getting fucked up by Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, and then you see Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn take the spot of Ty Dillinger. The New Day had their classic moments inside the ring. They were fun in the ring. Saving Kofi Kingston with the pancakes.
Oh, that's awesome.
For him to get eliminated right after.
Is that the tradition? Does he usually just get thrown right out?
No, he usually stays longer. It depends on how the situation was, but he got eliminated like right after.
Okay. All right.
They planted some seeds for other rivalries within this, and which was kind of cool. With the whole thing with Balor and Cena and things like that.
And the Samson thing they kept up too.
Yes,
the rivalry with Samson and Cena.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was a fun match. It was a fun Royal Rumble. Your winner and
can I just say most disappointing entrant? And I feel bad saying this. Goldust.
Yeah.
Most disappointing entrant.
Yeah.
And then that's such a high number. He was what, number 29?
Yeah.
I was disappointed. I was like, that could have been anybody who hasn't been there in a long time.
Yeah. We got a winner in Shinsuke Nakamura. He did choose who he's gonna fight at WrestleMania, and he wants AJ Styles. So we might get a dream match, or we might get a dream match 1-on-1, or we might get a fatal 4-way at WrestleMania.
But no. Well, you think it's gonna be those two and Sammy and Kevin?
Yeah.
Could, yeah. I hope not. But
there's a pay-per-view right before WrestleMania, so we can see what happens there.
That's the SmackDown pay-per-view?
Yeah, Fastlane.
Oh, Fastlane. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, because the Elimination Chamber is next month.
Yes, and this year it's a Raw pay-per-view.
This year's Raw, and it's gonna have the first women's Elimination Chamber match.
They did? Oh my goodness. They didn't make a big enough deal about that.
No. Because Ronda Rousey wasn't in it.
Oh boy.
I have a lot to say about that. So Shinsuke Nakamura, your Royal Rumble 2018 winner. I'm happy about that.
Congratulations, Shinsuke.
And he kicked the shit out of John Cena. I was happy. Anytime I see Shinsuke Nakamura kick someone in the head, makes me happy. I think an angel gets its wings.
Okay.
So next match after that, I was surprised this guy didn't come in. Oh, you also had like a future rivalry between Roman and Seth because Roman eliminates Seth.
Yeah,
and I was like, like Seth, you can't be mad. You hit him with a chair.
Sure, though.
You can't be mad. Can't be mad.
He's like, listen, you were a bad guy for years. Calm down. Throw you out once.
Next match, right after a Royal Rumble match, these guys came back and defended their title. Sheamus and Cesaro versus Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan. They beat them for the tag team championship. This match kind of got overlooked. I think Seth Rollins was just like took most of the match because Jason Jordan is injured.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
So Seth Rollins was more of the ass whooping.
Because I was impressed. Let me just put it that way.
Yeah.
Like, I like the match just on the strength of Seth Rollins. Like, he was holding his own for a good minute.
Yeah. So this one had a problem because Jason Jordan's hurt, so he couldn't really do much. And this injury actually might be more serious than it intended to be. So you'll see more of that. But they gave the belts back to Cesaro and Sheamus, which I'm fine with.
Me too. I would give the match 3.5.
3.5. I'm fine with that. Next match is probably my worst match of the night.
And what's that?
Universal Championship match.
Oh, wait, I just wanted to say before we go too far, Ziggler came back. Yay!
Yeah. Oh yeah, Royal Rumble. Ziggler came back, and I thought he was gonna win, and he got eliminated.
Yeah. But then he got eliminated by Shinsuke. I forgot. No. It was Finn Balor, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Finn Balor.
Also, do you know what was on his tights? Was that like Dracula?
It was a
Was it
devil.
Count?
It was a
Oh,
devil. Yeah.
I thought it was the Count. Was it Mephisto?
Yeah, it looked like Mephisto. It did look like Mephisto, a pink Mephisto. All right. Worst match of the night. Universal Championship match: Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman and Kane. This was just a clusterfuck match.
I agree. It was a waste of Kane and the Braun Strowman Brock feud is like it happened already, didn't it?
Yeah, it's like watching.
Didn't it happen before? Oh, what you say?
It's like watching paint dry now. Like I really don't care.
Like nah, I like all the dumb stuff leading up to it, but this match wasn't. It didn't do anything for me.
Yeah.
Let me see. I liked when Brock Lesnar F5 Kane and the match ended.
That means it was done. That was the best part of the match when it was finished. I wish someone else took the belt because we ain't gonna see the belt until like WrestleMania.
I agree. But I mean, for at least posterity's sake, they at least kept Braun Strowman out and he didn't get pinned.
Yeah.
You know, like they had him just pissed off, was like, well, I'm mad. You didn't really beat me or not. So yeah. Whatever. I give it a 2.
There was something that happened in this match that I'll point out to you. Okay. Braun Strowman like really need Dr.
Oh yes.
in the face, and Lesnar punched him twice in the head to tell him to slow down.
He punched him once, the one they showed on replay.
Yeah.
He shook him to the foundation with that first one though.
Yeah.
Like you in the slow-mo, you saw his head shake. I was like, damn.
He told him to slow down because he kept moving too fast, and then a lot of mistakes happens that way. So he got knee directly in the head, and he got pissed. He punched him in the head. Yeah. And told his ass to slow down.
Yeah.
Strowman's still kind of green at times. Like he's still
you do see it.
He's still getting there and stuff like that. He's popular. He's like Baby Huey now. But
you know what I will say? For Strowman, at least his well, I don't really want to call them failures, but his mistakes at least aren't catastrophic.
No, he hasn't hurt no one. He hasn't took anyone out or anything like that.
For somebody so big and fast, he hasn't been the guy that's like, oh, you don't want to work with him. You know?
Yeah, what I mean? No, that makes sense. I gave this match a 1.5. I really didn't. I need a new Universal Champion to even consider that championship serious.
No, it has to go. You got to go.
Yeah,
you gotta go.
We need a new champion.
They can't all be Brock AJ.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
Yeah, he needs to get the title off him. Hopefully, someone does take it. Right now, Monday Night Raw, they're having a tournament to who's gonna get a spot in the Elimination Chamber, and John Cena, pretty much.
Man, yeah, I like that match though.
I like the match, but I think Balor should have been in the match more than Cena.
I agree, but
because Cena, like Balor still hasn't got his fucking rematch.
True enough.
I think Balor is going to line up fighting Miz for the IC championship.
I mean, something's better than nothing, but I'd still rather see him in the Universal title picture. I'll be honest with you. Listen, I wouldn't mind because it ended so prematurely. I wouldn't mind seeing Seth Rollins. I wouldn't mind seeing Finn Balor, and like maybe 2 other people in the Universal title scene.
Me either. Seth Rollins, you know what? Right now, seeing that he lost the tag championship, now it's time for Seth Rollins to get back into the main event picture.
Yeah, to focus. Yeah,
because now he's by himself. Dean Ambrose is not in, and this is something you can have for future when Dean Ambrose returns. Let him be a babyface champion, and Dean Ambrose comes back as heel to go for his title.
Okay.
Yeah. Dean Ambrose is missed.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
He is really missed. Yes, Dean Ambrose, you're missed. The Wrestling Babble podcast, we heart you.
Come back soon. Yes, speedy recovery.
Better. Yes, and come back heel, and just be a dick to everybody.
Oh man, he's so.
He'll be a good heel. Like he will be such a.
Does he have any any experience like being a bad guy? I've never seen him like be like bad.
I think it's just his stature. I think he can just turn it on and off easily.
Okay.
And the way he promos, like his promos could be easily bad or easily good.
Okay. But I would definitely like to see it.
Next match, which is the female Royal Rumble match. Not as good as the males, but it was good for the first one.
I think it was better. It was like 20 times better than I expected.
Yeah, it was a lot better.
Highlight of that match was fucking Nia. It was Nia fucking Jax. That shit was done right. Up until the point where they eliminated her. Yeah. Can you stop doing that to her? Is she ever gonna win anything? Because that's all they ever do. It's just like it's not that okay. I understand in real life that the biggest person you can't always have a super skilled person to take a big person down. I get that. So you jump them.
Yeah. That's tradition.
We've seen it numerous times. Nia Jax is, and also she's the only one of that the size and stature. So it just seems repetitive when you keep doing the same thing to the same person.
Yeah.
Like Asuka could have eliminated her. Something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm tired of her getting jumped out.
Yeah.
It's a cheap excuse not to have her win.
So first number one person we had coming in was Sasha Banks. Number two was Becky Lynch. And they lasted all the way close to the end as well. They both lasted pretty long in the ring. Sasha Banks lasted the longest to about 56 minutes, I think. 52 minutes.
Okay.
Babble was 56 minutes. Hers was 52 minutes.
Gotcha.
But she had a good run. A bunch of surprises in the match. You had quite a few legends coming in, and Molly Holly
was on fire.
Yes,
Jesus.
Molly Holly was great. You had Jacqueline, you had Trish Stratus, you had Tori Wilson.
Shout outs to Miss Jackie, because you look at her, you see she's older, but like she got in there and she started doing shit that nobody else was doing. I was like, yo, wait a second, when did she get this good? Because even back in the day, Jackie wasn't that great.
Yeah,
she looked better now than she did then. I'm like, all right.
You had Tori Wilson, you had Kelly, and you had Michelle McCool.
Michelle McCool did a fucking thing, man.
Yeah, they all played their part. They all did well. Trish Stratus did great. She did her little spots. She did her little standees with some of the girls you would love to see her wrestle and shit too. So it was actually
the showdown with Mickey was awesome.
And then you had Lita.
I'm not gonna say nothing about Lita.
I'm just gonna leave it there.
Lita, she's good. If they keep doing this, she's gonna kill herself.
All right, no more Lita, please. No more.
She's gotta stop. You saw how close to the mat her head was when she did that.
She almost died. Like I don't want to see her die in the ring, please. Like that will traumatize me.
Not to mention it will traumatize the women around her.
Yeah, but more than me. Fuck everyone else. Don't traumatize me.
Shit, man.
But other than that, I think they did a good job placing it. Asuka dominating the way she did. Mm-hmm. I loved the ending towards the last two, and they fucked each other up and everything like that.
I liked there were a bunch of other little moments that I liked. I liked the Lana moment. Because they would sort of chanting Rusev Day for her, and it seemed to give her strength.
Yeah,
I don't know what it was, but usually Lana would have just ran in and got thrown out, but she did good.
I think that everyone had their little highlight, their little presentation in the ring. I was happy to see who was part of it. Manny Rose has some good stuff. Sonya Deville has some good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone had their part, and I'm glad everyone.
I like Naomi's moment. I like the wheel. What do you even call that? She turned herself into a wheelbarrow.
Yeah,
with the chair.
She tried to do a Kofi Kingston.
Of course, she got to do a Kofi Kingston.
But she didn't do it as good.
No, because she didn't just fly off.
She's not Kofi Kingston.
She ain't flying.
Yeah, well, Kofi Kingston did it first with the chair. He did it with.
He did it the other way. Yeah, he sat in jail.
Yeah, and he hopped the chair to the ring. Mm-hmm. But she did the same thing, but also getting eliminated right after. She didn't even get a chance to get back in. Yeah, it was a fun match. It had a lot of good spots. Nia Jax was my highlight. I think she did a great spot. I think she should have got more people eliminated in her stature and everything.
I agree.
and then get jumped. Asuka did dominate the way she did. Sasha Banks did amazing in this ring as well, lasting 52 minutes.
And
Everyone,
eliminating Bailey.
yeah, eliminate Bailey. I love the way she eliminated Bailey too.
Yep. And you can see her say, "That's why I'm the boss." That was pretty cool.
One thing I gotta say towards wrestling fans and all, it's a hour match. People get tired. If they're selling themselves, if they just got hit hard, they are going to be down for a bit and come back up. It happens.
Yep.
But to really judge, like I'm getting tired of a lot of the things. Like people are so judgmental or something like that. I try to be very biased and very open with everyone. Like I love every person that wrestles in WWE. I may not like their best. I don't think they'd probably be the best wrestler, but I like every single personality in WWE.
Yeah.
In a standpoint, especially, I think I have more of a hardship to anyone that came from NXT because I've seen them start to end. So I have more of a hardship for anyone that came through NXT because I think I developed more of a relationship with them in that sense that I've watched them grow and everything like that.
Also, one-to-one, you know they belong there.
Exactly.
You saw it, yeah.
So, like, I really hate that dudes really, like, down this match. And I thought the match was really well done. I gave this Rumble, I'll say, I'll give it a 4.5. Just the fact that it's the first. And I think they did a really good job with everybody. Like, everyone had their point. Everybody did their purpose. The only thing I'll say, the downfall was Lita because she almost died.
Yeah.
Other than that, everyone has some good stuff in this match. And being the first one was really great. I just hated the ending. I hated what they did with the ending. With after
the match.
I really hated that. I really personally hated that a lot. and like you just shitted on every 30 women, all the 30 women that just busted their ass in that ring.
Yeah, yo, freaking speaking of Nia Jax, she was one of the people to speak up. It was like, yo, we just 30 other women went on and did everything, and apparently nothing matters because they're not named Ronda Rousey.
And also, I'll give this also credit. I forgot to mention them. The Bella Twins. The Bella Twins were actually really good in the match.
Yeah, they were really good. They were really good.
Yeah, I was really happy to see everyone, all 30 women in this match did an amazing job. They should get all the credit like that. What WWE did with Ronda Rousey was stupid, and I really hope when she actually does wrestle, she fucking sucks. I really do. I really hope she's green as shit, and I really hope that they like, oh fuck, we made a mistake.
No, I wish no ill will. I just think that I think the people behind pushing her don't know how to do. I think that's what it is. I hold no ill will against Ronda Rousey herself. Because she has no decisions with this. She can't tell them to do anything. You know how that works.
Yeah,
it's all Vince's call or Stephanie.
Right. Yeah, that really burned my gasket with that. It was like you did not have to bring her in. You could have waited for Raw.
I feel you know what? What makes me bringing this up makes me more upset is that now I'm thinking about it, I feel more upset because this feels like they're emulating the NXT push with Shayna Baszler.
Yeah.
It's like this doesn't feel original at all.
And you know what's funny? And this is the funniest shit. I don't even think she's gonna fight for the title.
I don't think so either.
The plan is for her to be a tag team with fucking Rock.
I keep hearing that.
And Asuka's gonna be choosing Charlotte.
Can I ask you a question though? Don't you think this is 2 years too late? Because the Rock moment was like 2 years ago, right? 2 or 3 years ago.
It is a year too late, but you know what? The people don't. This is the thing. It was like the fans are still gonna go nuts about it because it's Rock and it's gonna be Triple H, shit like that. Me, I personally don't give a fuck about the old people anymore. Like I love Rock. I love Rock for what he did, but when he comes back, I really don't care.
I love Rock as a movie star now. I don't really care about him as a wrestler because he doesn't wrestle.
Like Triple H, I like when he's part of a storyline, but I really don't care if he comes back to wrestle.
Yeah.
If it's part of a storyline, then I like him. But if he's not part of a storyline, I don't care.
We don't need. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's the same with Jericho. Jericho comes back, he has a great storyline. If he just came back for one match, I wouldn't care.
That's who Spot Goldust took. In my heart, Jericho.
Because Jericho was in Paris, I think.
In my heart, he took Jericho's spot. But to agree with what you said is with we don't need any more of that Braun Strowman moment from what was the last pay-per-view, the 5-man thing.
Yeah.
Where Braun is just looking at Triple H.
Yeah.
And it became a meme of just like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
We don't need more moments of wrestlers like, what are you doing? We don't need anybody doubting you. Just stay out, please.
Last but not least,
please.
WWE did things great in this Royal Rumble. They highlighted a lot of the new guys. Balor had a long stint in the Royal Rumble. You had NXT guys come up. You had people excited for a Royal Rumble again without having to add all these old big names. Think about what the power does, the stars you have. Even Roman Reigns had his moments in the fucking thing, and he was fine in it. Like him, Nakamura taking him out last was a bigger pop than anything. But you know what? Roman Reigns played his part. And Roman Reigns is part of the new generation. He's not a fucking old. He's not a legend. He's a fucking part of the new generation. So he fits right in with everyone else.
Yep.
Pushed or not, like he is part of that thing. He's only like 32 years old.
Gotcha.
He's a young cat. So it's like, yo, like I'm happy how the Royal Rumble looked. The women's, on the other hand, they had the legends, but I think the legends worked except for Lita. Also,
shout outs to the Hurricane.
Hurricane.
Shout out to the motherfucking Hurricane.
Their Hurricane came out and got eliminated. I was happy. You know what? That fucked up everyone's guest on 205 Live's GM because the Hurricane returned.
Really?
Yeah, because everyone wanted him to be 205 Live's GM.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
He is the longest reigning cruiserweight champion in WWE history.
Wow. Okay, that's cool.
I mean, he was the Gregory Helms character, which was by far one of my favorite characters. Besides Hurricane, he was a really good character with that one.
Also, because I bring him up because you're talking about Roman Reigns, and I saw the picture of Hurricane and Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
and I forget that was his brother, Rosie, like brother, because everybody's cousins.
Yeah,
but I forget that was his legit actual brother.
Yeah,
SHIT superhero training.
It was a sad picture.
Mm-hmm.
But I was very happy to see it. So shout outs to WWE doing actually a good job with this Royal Rumble. It could have been a lot worse than what we got. They could have added people that we didn't want to see. So
I'm surprised Triple H wasn't in it at any point.
I was fine with him not being in it.
No, I don't mean I needed him, but I was like, you know what I mean.
I understand.
I expected. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Hey, you know what was cool that I liked a lot also was the fact that damn it, I just like shut out my thoughts. Oh fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say.
What was in reference to? You remember?
It was a part of the Royal Rumble match, and I just completely forgot. Well, the whole thing with Jericho, with Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton, and Cena all teaming up together against I think it was Roman Reigns. It was Roman Reigns, Finn Balor, and
was it Shinsuke?
It's Shinsuke.
The old versus the new.
Yeah, I really dug that a lot.
I see again. Maybe we should have just took the Royal Rumble out of context from the review from the actual show and just review that on its own, because there was so many little cool things. I like the little interaction between Randy and John Cena. Yeah, and they looked at each other and they just went about their business.
Yeah, you know what's also the other funny thing, and what I'll end it at this with Rey Mysterio is when they all collided. Rey Mysterio got the biggest motherfucker, and the other two took the smaller ones.
Mm-hmm.
Rey Mysterio went after Roman Reigns. Everyone else fucking got everyone else. Like, what the fuck?
True story. Oh, and a team up with Roman Reigns too. John Cena and Roman Reigns teaming up.
Yeah,
burying the hatchet.
I was actually kind of happy that Big Show wasn't in it.
I can see that,
because I think they saved that spot for Nia Jax.
Oh, you mean that type of spot? I got you.
I was kind of happy he wasn't in it. I was kind of happy Mark Henry wasn't in it. I think we had a really good match roster in this Royal Rumble. This is probably the best one to date for a while since I'll say in a while.
It was nothing that you can look back at the match and go, "Oh, this is the embarrassing part."
No, this is probably one of the first. This is probably one of the first Rumbles in a couple of years that I watched again and enjoyed it. Like I watched it for the first time.
Cool.
So good job, WWE, for giving us 2 really Royal Rumbles, a history in Royal Rumble. Shame on you, WWE, for letting Ronda Rousey take the
take that
glory.
spotlight.
Yeah,
and it was awkward. She didn't talk. The thing with Asuka was awkward. The hand slap. It was like, why would she do that? Regardless, why would you shake her hand, or why would she slap your hand? I don't get it.
If Asuka would have kicked her in the head, I would have been all for it.
Yeah. But why is you standing there pointing? Like, why are you going to WrestleMania? You haven't even wrestled. What, you just gonna show up in a t-shirt again and
like, hi, I'm here. I told you I'll be here.
What again?
I bought my ticket already.
Again, I understand people not liking the way this is being handled.
Yeah.
But I hold no ill will for her but it's just like, this is not good. Either from the outsider perspective, you just look at it, it's like, what is this? You really look at it. What?
It was dumb. And also, Asuka still hasn't picked her opponent.
That was the other thing I was gonna bring out. It was like, she didn't pick anybody.
No, I honestly
smile.
I think she's gonna pick Charlotte.
I would assume so, but then that would mean that she's gonna leave Raw, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Fine.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Oh, the moment. Can we bring up the moment before we close it up?
Yeah.
I did like how cool it was when Charlotte got beat up. fucking Miss Money in the Bank. She came out. Fucking Carmella came out and she fumbled the whole thing. That shit made me die laughing.
That made me sad. Like, you almost had your spot. You almost had your spot.
I apologize for joining so late. I did not.
Yeah, we were about to finish
today. I do apologize. I had no idea. No one said. I was like, okay.
No. This is Babble, so it's not that it gets.
I did watch the Rumble, and I did have some cool points that you probably talked about already.
So give your little brief.
I enjoyed the Rumble very much. Very much. It was really good. Like, I was surely entertained. I'm glad I watched this year's Rumble. It was good. I agree with the points about Ronda Rousey. I really, really, really think they were tone deaf on that. Like, first women's thing, and then literally you hamper it. Just, hey, let her have her moment, Asuka, and it's just, oh, this nothing thing, this big nothing, this really, really nothing thing overshadowed that moment. And then I guess they tried to recoup it on Raw the next day, where they were like, hey, Asuka, it's your time. And then, you know what I mean? But I think I just want to say that one thing in the Brock match with Brock and Kane and Braun Strowman that I didn't see enough talked about. That fucking drop kick that Braun Strowman did to Brock Lesnar, I could not believe it.
That's probably one of the reasons he got punched.
Not believe how hard he drop kicked that big ass man, completely horizontal, dropped Brock Lesnar into a corner. He got punched. Well, it was clear that he got punched because of the knee he gave Brock.
Yeah.
No, but Jay brought the point, like, he was moving too fast. So I think just all that before that.
But think about this, though. Think about this, right? That strong ass punch. I think about it more that, he hit him with that straight punch real good. I think about more that Braun just ate that punch. Just nothing.
Did you see his brain shake?
That shook him.
What are you talking about? It doesn't matter how you keep moving.
To put it this way, then his recovery was amazing.
Yeah.
No. I understand what you're saying, but, like, I'm talking about as in real human beings.
Right.
He punched him and his head shook.
Oh,
regardless of how you continue to move or play it off.
You saw the sweat shake off the side of his head.
You saw his dome piece jiggle.
Just whoop.
Like, the man could have some type of brain damage from that. Like, like, don't fuck with that guy.
But that being said, he could give it right back. You could take a knee to the head from Braun Strowman. That's brain loose as well. You get what I mean?
That's probably why he got that. Yeah, that's probably why he got that.
And I think he hit him in that same cauliflower ear.
Fucking nuts. Exactly why he can't.
As
much as we love the what do they call it, Smash Mouth style. Like, we know it's entertainment.
Right.
They gotta cut that shit out.
Right. Yeah, don't hurt each other, people. Come on now. We want you to continue wrestling.
Yeah. Well, maybe not Brock Lesnar. Sit your ass.
But I think overall the show's really good. I like the matches. I like the Rumble. I like Shinsuke winning the Rumble. Made me feel good. I did like the old generation, new generation moment. It's like they ham-fisted that in, but it was fine. I thoroughly enjoyed the moment.
It really worked, and Rey Mysterio got the biggest motherfucker, which was fucked up.
He ain't backing down. He ain't no punk.
Yeah, he ain't no punk bitch.
It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. I ain't no punk bitch.
Ain't no punk bitch either. So let's wrap this up.
Yes, sir.
Wrestling Babble. Please follow us on all our Facebook, Twitter, on the Red Cycle Inc., and also the Merc with the Mic. All our podcasts and all are available on both of them, from SoundCloud to YouTube of Merc with the Mic and Red Cycle Inc. Check out us on Instagram.
Yeah.
Twitter, bulletin boards, everything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're everywhere.
Watching everywhere.
There's wrestling happen everywhere at all times.
Yes,
always.
Yes. So we're gonna wrap this up. Oh, and last thing, at least I met Emma.
Oh shit. She was in the she was in the city for
she was in the city for upstate. I bumped into her at work, going to work.
Oh yeah, because you said where you work, they pass through.
Yeah.
All the time.
Okay. And she was extremely sweet. So shout out to Emma. Nice. Emma was very nice.
Dope.
Peace out.
She landed on her feet.
Stay tuned for Guess Better I Swear podcast. And we'll talk to you later.
Peace.